These are med ball slides. Med ball slides, we want to really focus on good scapular movement. So again, as we're doing a lot of these exercises, we're trying to feel our scaps work around the rib cage and elevate almost up into your armpit. Okay. The setup here is med ball is going to be on the wall. Elbow is going to be slightly below 90 degrees with the shoulder. Okay. So if 90 degrees is here, it's going to be slightly below from the starting point. We're going to be leaning into the wall slightly, and feet are going to be staggered. And all we're trying to do is draw half of a U with our arm as we work the med ball up the wall. Okay, so think about making half of a University of Miami logo as we go up and down. And again, we're just focused on good scapular movement as we work up and down the wall. Okay, so look something just like this. Notice I'm controlling it on the way up. I'm controlling it on the way down. This is an 8-pound med ball. You could probably go anywhere from 4 to 8 pounds would be good. Basically anything you can control. I wouldn't go too heavy because the focus isn't necessarily on how heavy you go, but on how our scaps are moving on our rib cage and making sure we're working through a decent range of motion. Okay. If you really push and you start to feel a lot of pressure, like in the top or the back of your shoulder, then you're probably pushing it too far. So even as you're doing these, we aren't necessarily trying to like really overdo it or overextend ourselves in order to really reach. Okay, it's just controlling it through a decent range of motion. You get to this point where you start to feel a lot like tightness in the top of your shoulder, then you're probably actually taking the ball out of the socket just a little bit. So make sure it's something you can move and control. Try to work through a full range of motion as best that you can. All right, but don't overdo it.